What's up guys, it's Bucky and welcome to your 11th Photoshop tutorial. And I know I haven't made Photoshop tutorials in quite some time, but guess what? I'm making them now, so take it easy. In this tutorial we're going to be going over something called filters. And before I do that, let me just tell you guys what just happened to me. I was making some Spider-Man mac and cheese, and I actually tried to scrape a piece of mac and cheese, or actually it was just macaroni, off the bottom while it was boiling in my pot, and because it was stuck to the bottom, and I was scraping and scraping and I couldn't get it, and then it suddenly just popped off and a bunch of hot water went on my belly button and I just burnt my stomach. So just want to tell you about that. I thought you guys would like to know, you know. And let me ask you this before we get started. Do you think like the shapes like Spider-Man and SpongeBob macaroni and cheese taste better than just the noodles? Because I do. I really think they do. But anyways, to our tutorial. Like I said, in this tutorial we're going to be going over something called filters. Now what a filter is, if you go ahead and select a layer, it's pretty much a special effect or something like that that you can add to an image. Now filters got their name because people who use filming stuff, like what's it called, people who hold camcorders, I don't know, whoever hold a camcorder, you can put a filter over the lens to like change the color or something like that. And these I guess they can change the color, but they can do some other cool stuff too. So let's go ahead and apply a filter just to show you guys what it can do. So for example, if you go to distort and then go to like glass, you can apply this nice glass filter, and there's a bunch of settings, but we'll go over that later. And as you can see now, my image has a new kind of looks like foggy little church glass. Or you can apply another one like filter stylize, where you glowing edges, and this gives it kind of a 3D, not 3D, a retro looking glow. And this is how you can apply filters to your image. But you usually don't want to do this, and a lot of people don't know there's something called a smart filter. Now the problem with this, what we just did, I mean they look how we want them to look, and we can edit the different settings, but whenever we want to edit the filters, it's really confusing to do. And anytime we want to edit one that we did in the past, we have to go edit, undo, edit, step backward, and yada yada yada. We don't really have a lot of control over the filters. So if we want to have more control over the filters, what we need to do is turn this layer into a smart object so we can apply smart filters to it. And this will pretty much give us complete control over every filter, and this is the only way to do this. So that's how I'm going to start you guys out, teaching you about filters, because that's how you should apply all your filters, unless you know it's going to be permanent, one-time deal, but usually you don't. So here's what you do. Select the layer you want to use, and this checkerboard is layer 1, so I'm going to be working with layer 1, and then go ahead up to filter and click convert for smart filters. Who would have guessed it? Then go ahead and click OK. I never read that before, I don't even care what it says. But anyways, after that, what you need to do is you have to apply filters to what you just did. And you know that you turned it into a smart object or a smart filter because there's this little what's it called, like a thumbnail, I guess you could call it, icon right on your layer. As you can see, this layer doesn't have one, this layer doesn't have one, but this one has this little thumbnail, and that's how you know it's a smart filter. So now what happens if we go and apply our filters? Well, select our layer and put filter stylize. We'll use the same ones, glowing edges, okay, and filter distort glass. Now okay, and now you can see, instead of like last time, we can actually edit or view the visibility of all these filters individually. So unlike undoing like last time, all we have to do is click glass off and bam, look at that. Or we can keep glass on and turn glowing edges off, bam, look at that. Or if you got really excited, you can go ahead and turn them both off by using this master smart filters toggle. And if you don't want to or if you want them back, bam, just click it again. So that's a way where you can do that, and you didn't have that control before by just applying a naked filter right to your layer. And this is also useful if you have a series of filters and you want to copy them from one layer to another. Before, that was impossible, but now look at this. Let's go ahead and bring up our cow layer. I got my 3 cows right there. Looking good, cows. Looking good. WTF is this thing, though, right in the chest. It's like a bulge popping up. You preggy? Preggy cow? Anyways, anytime you want to copy a set of filters to another layer, all you have to do is select the filters right here. Well, you don't select them. Actually, you hold down Alt on your keyboard. If you got a Mac, I don't know, probably the Apple sign. Probably not. I have no idea. What you need to do is hold down Alt, hopefully you're working with Windows, and grab your filter using the left mouse button, which is the regular mouse button, and go ahead and just drag that. Oh, I forgot one thing. Anytime you want to copy filters to another layer, what you need to do is turn that layer into a smart object before. So go ahead and click on layer 2 and click filter, convert for smart filters. Now this cow layer is ready for smart filters. Now you can go ahead and hold down Alt on your keyboard and go ahead and drag those filters over to layer 2. Now look at that, bam. If we do this, we now got all of our filters on our layer 2, the cow layer. So how awesome is that? And again, just like the other ones, we can turn off the glass, not bad. Turn off the glowing edges, not bad. Or turn off them all. So that is like an incredibly easy way to use filters using smart filters. And remember, anytime you want to do this and get a layer ready for smart filters, it's kind of hard to say. Just go to filter, convert for smart filters. And then that's pretty much what you should do with any layer that you're going to use filters on, instead of applying the filter right to the layer. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I don't know what we're going to be going over, but yeah, I'm going to let my burn wounds on my stomach heal, and make sure to watch it and play around with smart filters, and I will see you next time.